This time of year, our team is deep in strategic planning mode, setting financial, operational, and marketing goals for the next year. But we go to the goal setting page, the benchmarks and market share here to get some insights. So goal setting, is just I'm looking at last year here for this ABC dummy clinic, but looking at where each location ended the year, using that as just kind of a benchmark to set revenue goals for the next year, also taking into account any kind of staffing changes. The other thing I love here is just looking back at the 2025 forecast in the table view. So a couple ways that this is showcased, and going to take a second to load here, but I really love seeing the seasonality patterns. Obviously, this isn't a table view, but if we go back to that seasonality view, it's nice to be able to understand what's going on in different parts of the season. And our marketing teams love this view too. They love seeing the seasonality laid out so clearly to help them plan outreach campaigns or community events or even digital pushes during months when maybe opportunities naturally slow down. And so, typically without kind of having a seasonality view, we'd have to go in, put it in a spreadsheet, look at the seasonality trends. It doesn't give you a really good graphical representation. So being able to see that is really, really helpful. And then being able to ask MVP to set that up when you do your goal setting, also really, really helpful for members. And for some markets, we can even use these for non-MVP users as a way to gauge what their seasonality is going to be. We also look at the benchmarks tab. So for, maybe newer or faster growing clinics that don't have a lot of historical data, being able to go in and look at these KPI benchmarks, which it's going to pop up in a moment, but basically it's going to use your practice's FTE status, give you some good benchmarking on what's the MVP data set compared to practice of your similar size. So this, again, is just kind of a gut check on here's what we think some natural growth might be, or here's a 5 or 10% growth target, but where are we at compared to practices a similar size? So lots of different views here where you can look at average sale price and technology benchmarks, effectiveness like conversion benchmarks. I really love to just consult this screen as well. Market share insights. This is really unique to MVP. So the market share and the Medicare Advantage report are tools that are incredibly helpful for us when we're setting goals for maybe greenfield markets or evaluating a practice's competitive position. And again, this is the dummy clinic, so it's not going to show you percentage of market share, and that's because this dummy clinic doesn't have a clinic located in Camas, Washington. But in the market share tab here, we're able to look at, in a 25-mile radius, what's the 65 plus population, what's that percentage of 65 plus, and you can easily manipulate the chart to sort by highest value to lowest value. So just getting a good idea of where your patient customers lie is great, again, for newer clinics